Brooklyn Beckham, the eldest son of David and Victoria Beckham, has publicly responded to the controversy swirling around his explosive criticism of his parents and their family dynamics. What began as private tension quietly circulating in media and celebrity circles erupted into a very public confrontation when Brooklyn took to social media to share his side of a long-standing rift. His statements and subsequent actions have now become a major talking point in global entertainment news. At the heart of the situation is a lengthy message Brooklyn posted on Instagram where he clearly articulated deep hurt and frustration over what he describes as years of being controlled by his parents and marginalized by their handling of family and media narratives. In stark terms, Brooklyn said he does not want to reconcile with his family, and emphasized that this is the first time he feels he is truly standing up for himself, unfiltered by others' influence. Public fallout and emotional breakthrough. Brooklyn's Instagram statement went far beyond a typical media post. It was a detailed personal account outlining a pattern of behavior he says was emotionally damaging. He painted a picture of family life that, in his view, placed public image and brand management above genuine emotional connection. He claimed that his parents had controlled narratives in the press about our family for his entire life and that this focus on image had undermined authentic relationships. In his writing, Brooklyn specifically addressed his marriage to actress Nicola Peltz Beckham, alleging that his parents tried to undermine that relationship even before the couple's public wedding in 2022. He recounted actions he saw as harmful, such as his mother withdrawing from designing Nicola's wedding dress at the last minute, and he asserted that this was emblematic of broader disapproval and interference. Perhaps one of the most emotionally raw elements of his statement related to the wedding itself. Brooklyn said that during what was meant to be a romantic first dance with his wife, his mother abruptly entered the frame and shifted the moment in a way he described as humiliating. Though accounts vary on details, Brooklyn expressed that this experience compounded years of underlying tension, stepping away and finding relief. Perhaps unsurprisingly considering the intensity of his words, Brooklyn's stated emotional journey shows a notable shift in his own mindset. He wrote that since stepping away from what he describes as controlling behavior, he has experienced a newfound sense of peace and relief. According to his account, the overwhelming anxiety he faced throughout his life, attributed to long-standing family pressures, has dissipated now that he has chosen a path focused on independence, privacy, and stability with his wife. This emotional evolution stands in contrast to what some observers interpreted as years of restraint or silence. Brooklyn suggested he had stayed quiet for a long time, allowing private disputes to fester behind closed doors. But he made it clear that continued external coverage and media narratives forced his hand, leading him to take his truth to his own platform rather than letting others tell the story for him. Response and reactions from family and public. The Beckham family's reactions have been complex and public in their own right. In the wake of Brooklyn's statements, David and Victoria Beckham appeared at a high-profile event together, seemingly projecting unity and resilience in the face of the dispute. Their composed presence, alongside their younger children, suggested a family determined to maintain a sense of solidarity despite the public outing of painful disagreements. Meanwhile, Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz Beckham made a separate public appearance that underscored their partnership. Their closely synchronized display as a couple, including affectionate social media posts, reinforced the narrative that Brooklyn is committed to carving his own path alongside his wife, independent of his birth family's influence. Public reaction has been wide-ranging. Some fans and commentators have expressed sympathy for Brooklyn's desire for autonomy and emotional honesty. Others have critiqued the decision to air private family issues publicly, suggesting that such matters might be better handled discreetly. Social media platforms continue to reflect this divide, with debates centered on familial loyalty, mental health, and the responsibilities that come with fame. Context and broader implications. Brooklyn's experience underscores several larger themes in modern celebrity culture. The tension between personal identity and family legacy, the interplay of private struggle and public image, and the impact that social media can have when personal grievances are broadcast globally. As both his parents and their youngest children continue to navigate the fallout, the situation illustrates how even tightly knit families with high-profile public personas are not immune from complex internal dynamics. It also raises questions about conflict resolution amid public scrutiny. Brooklyn's declaration that he does not want to reconcile suggests a significant emotional rupture. Whether this is a permanent stance or a reflection of immediate feelings remains uncertain. But it marks a definitive moment in how he is approaching his relationships with his family, prioritizing transparency, self-direction, and emotional well-being as he moves into the next chapter of his life.